Hello guys, and I'm here to do something different today. Okay, this time I'm going to talk while I'm actually playing a actual game. We are doing it live. Oh yeah. Okay, so I need a topic, and the topic is T-25. Yeah, I'm driving something that is not so commonly seen, primarily because it is a premium tank. Yeah. Okay, so people usually ask, what is the best tier 5 premium I mean, and usually people get Churchill 3. Why? Because it is pretty much the only heavy tank that works. Yeah, and we all know that heavy tanks are too good in World of Tanks because this is like World of Heavy Tanks. Yeah. Okay, so people always ask, which is better, Churchill 3 or T-25? So I'm here showing what T-25 is. Okay, so oh great, lemming train, but not a problem, because first thing first, let's take a look at T-25's HP. 610 for a medium tank at tier 5, which is okay. Put things in perspective, usually they have the tier 5 medium have around 450, so this tank has quite a bit more compared to a typical normal credit tank, and that is a lot because you consider the fact that heavy tanks has 600 plus, Churchill 1 has 700, so 610 is quite a lot. This thing can just 1v1 against a lot of things and straight out win. Yeah, even some heavies that have been damaged. Okay, and so that's one. Second, whoa, hold on for a second, let me kill that cruiser. Okay, the aim time isn't exactly good for this tank, so okay, the armor is actually pretty decent because it is quite good and it's slow, but don't count on it for too much. Yeah. Okay, let me kill that Commentator. Ouch. Why is it always a radio man that dies first? Okay, but as you can see, he is very good against tier 4 and lower. Or what is that? Ouch. Okay, maybe I'm not so sure about the... Okay, the turn rate is absolutely awful, but I guess this tank needs a few drawbacks of its own. Okay, let me kill that guy first before I continue talking. I'm losing concentration because I'm talking at the same time. I'm talking and playing at the same time. Anyway, as you can see, this thing is pretty decent against low tiers. Pretty much function as a heavy tank, except check out the speed and the acceleration. Woo-ha. Not a typical medium tank. In fact, I believe this is around the same speed as the what do you call it, PZ-34. Pretty decent, yeah. And the lemming, what happened to the lemming train anyway? Okay, so this thing has enough speed to just punch through the enemy lines. Yeah, sometimes I just see if there's no enemy, I just go all the way. And the fact, because it has a lot of HP, it can afford to, it's like a pseudo heavy tank in some sense. So just go to the enemy, and that is why you don't AFK, because self-explanatory. Just go in, kill everything, and not to go out. Continue going in and killing everybody. Okay, so should I cap or should I kill? I believe this part should be empty, so because I came from there. So yeah, the aim time, yeah. The gun is actually pretty decent. On par with other tier 5 mediums. In fact, it's actually quite good, I would say. Considering the fact that this is actually a premium tank and it's supposed to suck, yeah. Pretty decent penetration, pretty decent damage. I believe it's the same gun as the 34, PZ-34, and what is this guy doing? Oh no, don't! Okay, I totally didn't realize that Groove was there. But anyway, okay, maybe this wasn't a very good demonstration because I would have loved to show the frontal combat capability of this tank. The armor, I say the armor is good at the front, but the side is... Tell one thing, I have pretty much never been tracked and needed to use the kit for this tank because nobody shoots at the track. Because there's just no way you can hit the track because the side is so... I mean, this pretty much feels like a its shape is also like a Russian tank. Yeah, doesn't this remind you of the T-34 and the T-50? Yeah, the shape, the height, the size. Yeah, speed is good, armor is okay. Maybe I'll just say okay. The size is good, the HP is a lot, the gun is on par. It's actually on par. Turning is bad, turret traverse is bad, but the good thing is that when I drive this tank, is the only two other premium tanks I got is the T1 E6 and the M3 Stuart, which I sold. And this particular tank, this T-25, when I drive it, it doesn't feel like a premium tank. It feels like a decent normal tank, except for the turret traverse, but more than makes up for it in the speed and the HP. So actually a pretty good tank. It's not something like a king of something. For example, king of armor, you have the super pushing. King of penetration, you get the low weight. But this one is just a normal tank, and it's good. Not a heavy, so maybe people wouldn't like it. So, but if you are looking for a good tank and you don't want something like a Churchill 3 or a Churchill 1 actually, because I have a Churchill 1 and I didn't really like it, even though it wins me a lot of battles for some strange reasons. Yeah, but anyway, if you want a fast speed tank that is actually usable, get a T-25. It won't disappoint. In fact, at first I was afraid I might actually hate it, but turns out it is awesome. And how did that girl manage to go so far after killing me? The mysteries of everyday life, or the mysteries of universe. Oh well. See you next time.